Miraidon acting strange, weird Pokemon we've never seen before, Professor Turo acting quite weird, and Arven seems to know or be suspicious of him for something else. What could be happening down here? We'll find out today as we introduce the finale of the Pokemon Violet playthrough. What is going on, guys? It's Nate Cinderies here, and welcome back to another video. For this video, we are doing episode 32 of the Pokemon Violet playthrough. In the last episode, we began the first half of the Violet finale, the main story anyways, by coming to Area Zero with Arven, Penny and Nimona, who are all right here. And we've learned a few things. There's a time machine down here where Professor Turo is nearby and is unable to get out from the looks of it. And there are Pokemon from the future coming down here. And we've battled a couple of them, one of which being a Titan that we fought not too long ago. Also, Arven seems very suspicious about his dad's real intentions, and also Miraidon refuses to come out of its Pokeball. Why is that? Like I mentioned, we'll find out in a moment, but first, we have all four of these gates open to the lab. So the only thing we can do now is march on forward, get to the lab, figure out what's going on, and finish the main story. This is the finale to the story, but not the finale at all. We still have a couple episodes where we're going to catch the Paradox Pokemon, get some legendaries, take part in an event that's coming up soon. There's the Dunsparce. That's pretty cool. Problem is you're only going to see Wild 2 segment once, never 3, so that's a bit sad. Hey, Terra Shard. And yeah, after that then we'll go on to Kitakami. There's an item over there in that building, but we can't get it because Miraidon refuses to come out of his Pokeball like I've just mentioned. So there's Gabite. Yeah, I've been looking for a Gabite. Not to catch yet, if even, but hey, another Terra Shard. There's places littered with Terra Shards as we come down here. There's Iron Bundle again. So yeah, my plan is after this episode, I want to at least catch all the Paradox forms, which may be including Scarlet, maybe. Like, I might go into Scarlet to catch those ones, except for Miraidon, because I think I've already caught it. So we'll see. It's just about having all the Paradox forms, so we'll see how we go. But for now, we're going to focus here on catching these Paradox forms, catching them. What am I saying? That's too early. Nah, we're gonna focus on just making our way down to the lab, which we are very, very close to. There's a lot of iron bundles, and yeah, they'll get caught in it. No, Dog Trio! Dog Trio! Oh no! If we can just spend at least one moment to pay respects for that Dog Trio. Make that 3 moments, one for each Diglett, really. Poor Dog Trio. We hardly knew them. Okay, there's nothing here apparently. I did see an item, and Penny decides she wants to run on ahead. Well, I thought she was quite timid, but she seems to really be eager to get to this lab. And I'm eager to get that. Shadow Ball, pretty cool. We'll have a more in-depth look at Area Zero next time. Just for now, we're going to finish the story. That is quite a big Dunsparce. There's another Iron Bundle. See, before you finish the game, you can only get like Iron Bundle, Iron Jugulis we saw, and I think Iron Treads. So I don't want to catch any of them yet, and there has been a name suggestion, which I just want to clarify, I will do next time when we catch the Paradox forms, because I wanted to pick a Paradox form for it. So rest assured, I haven't forgotten, I will name a Pokemon after the last name suggestion, but it's a paradox form to make it a bit more unique. But anyways, we have finally reached the deepest part. We made it. Ready to see if those legends of treasure down here are for real? Yeah, right. That's just fluff they write to fill the textbooks. Wow, Penny, way to be a downer on things. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. That would explain why the lab is surrounded by it. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building's been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arven. The professor implied something important about Terra Orbs just now. They're made from the crystal down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. That's me near enough knocking my mic over. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should now open for you. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. Dangerous Pokemon? With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to beat them. Best them. Prepare yourselves well, then open the gate. You got me and Nate Cinders here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Ha! Well then, that puts all my worries to rest. Everyone can hold their own, they'll be fine. No need to fret, everyone will be okay. There's an item over there, but I'm going to ignore it for now. It's time to open the last gate, so to speak. Open the gate to the Zero Lab? Yes, we shall. Yep, we decided to press the button. Hold it! What's wrong now? Huh? Why? We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come out at us, then shouldn't we also have Miraidon help? Fair point. Yeah, if Miraidon were like how we first saw it on the Inlet Grotto, that would be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero. And it can't enter battle in its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong. I know it is. So does myself and Nimona. We've seen Miraidon take on quite a few Houndour in the Houndoom. It ate all those Herba Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its Pokeball now, maybe it will be able to find its family too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arven. I don't know. Go on, Nate Cinders. Let Miraidon out. Sure. It's worth a try. So far so good. A bit of raindrops from the looks of it. Just the crystals. Alright, come on Nate Cinders. Now we've got Miraidon ready, it's time to open that gate. Wow, I don't remember this cutscene being so slow. Wow. Those crystals. Uh-oh. Here we go. Is that? It's a second Miraidon! Just like they said. Look! It's two of them. Family reunion. It's happening. What? No way. Uh-oh. Something doesn't feel right. No, something's not right. The gate. It's fully open now. Where are you going? It's going to where the professor is, so what's about to happen? That doesn't feel like family reunion to me. That felt more like dominance. Huh? What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. Well, we were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? She's the one that's insisting on battling all the time she never noticed? Just look at Miraidon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess the other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, the other Pokemon was giving off some real bad vibes. Not that you should worry a thing about any of that. Once we get back inside and to get back into your battle form, cannot speak. I say that at least once every episode. I'm sure you'll be going toe to toe against that jerk, if you want to. Chaos. Sorry, guess that doesn't really help, huh? Do you think that other Miraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the Professor warned us about to watch out for? But didn't the Professor say the dangerous Pokemon would come out from inside? You mean from inside the gate we just... Oh, here they go. Here they are. There's an Iron Treads again, and two more we either haven't seen or haven't gotten the names of. What the... What's going on? It's alright, we know their names. Okay, so one of the Iron Hands has turned into 5, and I'm pretty sure that's not a double team. And then Iron Treads. There's 2 of them now. I forgot to read that first part, I'm sorry. And it's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly worm. Welcome, Matt. There's no way we can handle this many. Oh yes, there is. And don't tell me they're all future Pokemon? We've got a little disaster on our hands here. Look, even that fellow's ready to bail. Then I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, Nate Cinders, let's do this together. Who are we against? It's Iron Treads again. Yep, I switched Pokemon. Rodney's here instead. I didn't take Iron Treads to be one faster than Lycanroc. I mean, that is level 64 and all, but even so. Ironhead. Yikes. These are actually quite strong. Actually, this is only the first one. There we go, Rodney. That could have been... Lycanroc could have been around if he just didn't miss. Yay! Nice one, Rodney. Wow, they're this strong? Now this is a worthwhile challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Bee? You're not bees. You're Hariyama. Kind of. Ah! Why are they coming for me? Nath Cinders, help me out. But there's one right in front of me. Hey, at least there's Umbreon, which, if If it has Foul Play, then that would be fantastic. Oh, that works too, actually. Oh. That's weird. Umbreon's the fastest. Umbreon's not really known for its speed. Its defense, yes, but not really speed, so that's actually a genuine shock. Stop throwing, Rodney. Here's a speed tie? Why else would Umbreon not move fast that time? Interesting. Ah, the future must be terrifying. There we go, Miraidon's got a bit more guts. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and if those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. This isn't Dynamaxing, it's not really that big, but still, I get what she means. We gotta go after him, Penny. Why me? Wait, hold on, Nimona. And why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? Because I think she is. She loves a good battle, just like someone else I know. I hope the two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd's been thinned out. Now, I guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go for this strong looking one first. Yeah, the one I should have fought after Treads, but whatever. And it looks similar to Hydreigon. I am Jugulus. Oh, I just realised Rodney's healed up. Terrific. So at least there's no repercussions with regards to worrying about health. See, the power of friendship has us perfectly in sync, all thanks to our Titan hunting together. Oh, for goodness sake. Still scared, huh? You worried you might have to face that other one of your kind? Well then, let me take on some of the burden. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and Mabosstiff here can take them on, but they're fighting types, and their attack stat is monstrous. So, need Cinders? You take your partner there and go take care of business. Got it. Glad to see you've got some faith in us at last. Mabosstiff can't wait to battle either. Miraidon? You really ruined my whole childhood, you know? But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers if you just use them, and you got us too, so don't you ever even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up and fight. That's reassuring, actually. It's nice to see Arven has he still holds grudges for what happened, but regardless of that, he still wants Miraidon to win, you know? Not really like the lesser of two evils per se, but more like, in his case, it's more like the one who ruined everything isn't as bad as the one who's worse than that. It's strange, but look at this. It's a lab of sorts, and it's Turo. We finally get to meet him at last. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Human? That's weird. And it was him that said it. Just what's going on? Here's our Miraidon. Deactivating sleep mode. What's going on? Hello, Nate Cinders. Thank you for coming. It's the other one. Oh no. And he has a master ball. No, back to your ball. He has a master ball. That one is far less trackable and far more aggressive than the one you've travelled with. I can see that. Your Miraidon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologise. I am not the true Professor Turo. What are you talking about? I am an artificial intelligence the Professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI powered robot. The real Professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. He's dead. Passed away? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original Professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the Professor wanted nothing more than for the Miraidon to survive and thrive. That is why he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Nate Cinders, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original Professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. So that's a lot to take in. We've never met the Professor, and it looks like we won't ever get to. This is an AI, and the real Professor died during a fatal accident and sacrificed himself to protect. What's this? Booster energy. It must be very important. So the real Professor isn't here anymore, and it doesn't explain what these things are in here. But there's not a lot else we can do apart from come here with AI Turo. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. The question is, does Arven know? He seemed quite weird, as if he knew something was wrong. So the question is, how much does he know? Nate Cinders, it truly is a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? First of all, I want to know how long we've been on for. 23 minutes, fine. It doesn't matter how long this video will be, we're finishing the game today. Well, the main story today. Well, might as well ask every question, so what is an AI really? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws out the original Professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The result of those calculations are expressed by the mechanical body, built to resemble the Professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. So let's see, what happened to the real Professor? As I explained to you before, the original Professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. In other words, fatal wounds. I am afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son Arven to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original Professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? One more question. What is the time machine? The time machine is a device that the original Professor and I worked on together. They both worked together for that. sort of like a paradox having the pair of them together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point in the time on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, Professor Turo had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? This is the last thing. It was not an option before. So, what is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future, and this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence could bring destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. Invasive species, perhaps. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads, the Titan we fought. That explains why we saw that Titan in the middle of the Paldean desert. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the Professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original Professor ever devised. Death Cinders, you have to become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Turo once cherished. Wow. He may be an AI, but he really is coming out with good points. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Even the AI cannot see what the original professor is doing is right. It's a dream, but not all dreams were meant to be achieved for the sake of everyone else, and this be one of them. Future Pokemon belong in the future. Past Pokemon remain in the past. It's just evolution. Behold. This is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. So look at that. The walls look really good and colourful, and then that's the machine there and here. This is like a mechanism that powers it, but look at this. It's looking so good. So here we are. Let's see what he says before we do anything. Oh no, that's part of the cutscene. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the Professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet book. It was very like the Professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. That explains why it looks so weathered. If you place the Violet book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue. If you try and stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. I'm glad he has faith. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Violet book upon the pedestal. Yeah, this is going to be one heck of a fight. Can we win? I genuinely don't know, but I will do whatever I can to win. So, final thoughts before we battle him. The real professor's dead. Future Pokemon could eventually run amok in Paldea. Miraidon came from the future, of course, and is threatened by a superior being, according to most. Arven is suspicious about Turo, and we can see why, but he doesn't know particularly yet. He hasn't seen the confirmation that his dad is not here. If we try and stop the time machine, we're going to get ambushed. Just another day in the playthrough, you know. So, let's get this battle started. Will you place the Violet Book on the pedestal? Yes, we shall. I'm sure Rika and the rest can do everything. ID confirmed. Professor Turo. Access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. The walls are changing colours. Interesting. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, Nath Cinders. AI Turo switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Look at it, looks like a futuristic city almost. Please, defeat me. Oh no, the time machine's working. And a Master Ball. At last. At last my dream is within reach. And he caught something in the looks of it. And you are not getting in the way. Here we go. Oh, this theme. We are... AI Turo has initiated the battle. It's a different dialogue. And he just drops the ball. And it's another Paradox Pokemon. Iron Moth. Or future Volcarona. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. Yeah, the text is a bit weird, but I'll do my best to translate it. So this is it, the final battle. This is the power of distant future holds. Splendid, isn't it? Yeah, I know I butchered that, I'm sorry. There we go, one hit KO because it's fire poison. Quad weak to ground. No, this is interesting. Child, do you actually understand future Pokemon's weakness? No, I don't know. How would I know if this is my first time? Iron Thorns. Because I don't want to lose, I am going to keep Rika out. Here he goes, drops another ball, and it's Tyranitar! Electric Rock. Which is also quad weak to ground, so that's why I didn't want to switch. Oh, whoa, Rika! Did you imagine you can best the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain? Okay. Wow, okay. Never mind. Rodney. Oh, this theme hits so hard. As does Rodney. Nice one, pal. Dragon Pulse. So it says he has 6 Pokemon, but he's getting them from the future, so... There we go, 3 levels up. Iron Bundle, which we have already faced at one point. Let's use Tarragon. We've got to make sure that we win this no matter what happens. Here goes another ball dropping. So yeah, we've already seen Iron Bundle. We battled in the last episode. We saw a few running about today. It is water ice, so... And it's snowing. Almost. Stronger than most iron bundles, it seems. What? Some sort of error has occurred here? Recalculating for critical damage? Come on. You can do it, Tarragon. Another flower trick up your sleeve. And 3 are down. Now I know 2, 3. We've seen 2 more of his Paradox Pokemon. And then there's 1 brand new one. So for that, we will see how Wheel Trio can handle. There he goes, drops another Master Ball. Most files only give you 1, sometimes 2, but he has at least 6. Come on, Wheel Trio, you can do this. You can win this fight. Oh, Wheel Trio. Ugh, Wheel Trio. Let's try Rodney. I know Rodney's a bit faint, but hopefully Rodney can secure another win. No, unfortunately not. So yeah, Iron Jugulus is Dark Flying. I think you've seen the common theme. These Pokemon, for the most part, share at least one type that their ancestors, so to speak, have. So for Iron Jugulus, it looks like Hydreigon, they're both dark. Iron Moth and Volcarona are both fire. Iron Bundle and Delibird are both ice. Yeah. Iron Thorns and Tyranitar are both rock. So it's a common theme in that regard. So the next Pokemon is Iron Hands. And we're going to use someone who I will use you instead. You can weaken Iron Hands. Let's just say the last battle I want to do, I want to have a bit of chivalry. Just like before. So here's Iron Hands. We've seen already it's Hariyama. And just like Hariyama, this one is also a fighting type. So they both share fighting type. It's a common thing. Because they're obviously descendants and ancestors, they have to have some form of relatance with each other. I mean, if you had Iron Hands and it was, say, Electric Ground or something, neither of those types are on Hariyama, it would just be like a complete different branch, almost. Yeah, you're not going to bet past that Locust here. Locust has been performing phenomenally in this playthrough. The odd time where Locust went down, but this will not be one of them. I just have to weaken your attack. Yeah, that one's a bit stronger. There we go. Let's try Axe Kick. Oh, it still didn't go down? And neither did Locust! There we go, one more Pokemon and we're done. So, the last Pokemon we've not seen before. But like I said, we're going to have a bit of chivalry. And you'll see in a minute. Here's Scythe, the Gourmet. Everything is proceeding with my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of winning is 0. Iron Valiant. Or, as I like to call it, Galidivore. The energy boost, that's the thing we just picked up, so it's got a higher attack stat. Now, Galadivore, I mean Iron Valiant, sorry. um, it's a mix of Galade and Gardevoir. And it is definitely my favourite Paradox form out of all of them. For Scarlet, it's Slitherwing, which is the other Motham. Motham? I'm saying Motham for Volcarona. So yeah, a sword fight here. Just as calculated, a critical hit to your Pokemon. It's time you simply gave up, child. And for Galadivore, I need to stop saying that. Iron Valiant, it is fighting Fairy. So they got rid of the Psychic type and has adopted the Fighting type from Galade and the Fairy type from Gardevoir. So there we go. Impossible! We won! Well done, team. You all did well. Yeah, they all have played their part, so that's fantastic. So the city, so to speak, is kind of going down now, and all the walls are black, which still looks sick. So it looks like the machine is shut down. Even his lab coat looks a bit different. Nath Cinders! It's Arven, Penny, and Nimona. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? They're not baddies, they're misunderstood. Okay, come out with it, you. Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry, you were alone so long, Arv. Dad? Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa! What's going on now? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? I don't know, Nimona, but all I can say is we are in trouble. It cannot be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What? Was keeping the time machine running truly all the Professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Turo's ID. Wait, what? Program initializing, gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run! What's happening? AI Turo disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initialized. Next purple room, or should I say violet, and there's the big city coming back, and he's got another Pokemon. That's not fair, he has 7! So do we, mind you, but still. You are not getting in my way. We are challenged by AI Turo. No! The Paradise Protection Protocol. And who's he using? It's Miraidon. The other Miraidon. And just as he said, the protocol is stopping all Pokemon who aren't registered to Turo from coming out. So we can't fight. You can't battle with a Pokemon on the field. It's true, our Pokeballs don't work. How are we even supposed to battle? Yep, we can't battle, as I've already established. Some crazy electrical signal is jamming our Pokeballs. Even I can't get them open. Try and use an item. We don't even have an X defense, so we can't protect ourselves. It doesn't really matter what we use. How about we pour water on the machine and destroy it. Your Pokédoll is locked. You can't use that item. Oh dear. That's totally cheating. And you call yourself an adult? Can we switch? But look, we can't pick any of them. But it's letting us look at Miraidon. I wonder why. See, look at that. We can swap in Pokemon number 7. Because Miraidon's not our Pokemon. It was originally given to us from Arven, who in turn got it from Turo. So it's the only Pokemon we haven't tried to use that we haven't actually caught ourselves. And it worked. There we go. Our Miraidon's out. It's now or never, buddy. You can do this. There we go. Transformation. He's looking mad. So here we go, Miraidon battle. Do you recognize this theme, guys? Such energy. Hadron engine. We both have that. Miraidon, the Guardian of Paradise. So yeah, these are the moves that our Miraidon knows. Yeah, this theme is using similar, pardon me, similar musical elements from Sun and Moon, really. That's what I got from it, at least. It changed into its battle form. Let's go, Miraidon. You got this. Can we win now? It's up to Miraidon. You will fall here within this garden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. That did more damage than what we are doing. That's not good. So let's... I want to use Electro Drift, but it won't do much. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. This Miraidon has a different moveset from us. We don't have Charge, we have Endure. So we just gotta keep attacking. And we shook off the Torment. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, Nath Cinders. So just in case, we're going to use Endure. The data says I am superior. Fall and become a foundation upon which my dream can be built. Hyper Beam, it knows Hyper Beam. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Here we go. We're gonna heal just in case. I know we're supposed... Actually, what am I saying? We can attack while we have this free turn. So there, that was a big hit. Oh man, can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Hey Nathan, your Terror Orb, Nath Cinders, your Terror Orb is going. Nath Cinders, Miraidon, Terrestrialize and finish this off. I will after I heal up. So see, even our stats are all going up. But just in case, I'm still gonna... I think we can win anyways, so let's just try it. And our Terra type is Dragon. So... Terra Blast will also become Dragon, because it matches the Terra type, and we Terrestrialize. Otherwise it's normal. So here we go, a dragon type Miraidon. Finish this off, Miraidon, and let's call it a day. There we go, we beat Miraidon, the Guardian of Paradise. Or Paradis, for those Attack on Titan fans out there. It looks like he broke out of terrestrializing too, with that little effect. So we defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol, and I feel like that is it this time. There's going to be no second chances of the machine, and no chance of us battling anything else, because that activation protocol is still there. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore. How? How very astounding. To think that you would manage to defy even the original Professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI processing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in. Instead, proved your worthiness. Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how challenging of a future may await you, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, Nath Cinders. I thank all of you children. But I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that endures the machine's reboots when stopped. Ensures, not endures. Kind of. Huh? What does that mean? I'm sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom. The way you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way that you sought strength to better yourselves, throwing all you are into your battles. The way you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way that you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure of all your own. There's that word again. It's the theme. And the way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all. Free to seek out that which I might treasure. Again, there's the word, above all else. Not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably, I've never used that word often, connected to it. So I made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I have dreamed of. That big heartbeat there. Wow. What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I am not going only for that time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that future world for myself. This is what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure. Arven, I'm so sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the Professor, and so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No. I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arven, Miraidon, Nath Cinders. This is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Dad! He has to. He said it himself, as long as he's here. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. He's so casual about that, really, for an AI. And he's taken the book with him so it cannot be activated again. So, he gets to see his dream future, and he saves Paldea. And the worst part is, almost no one's going to know. The four of us will know, and Miraidon, of course. But apart from that, who's going to know about all this? How could you just go? Dad. Arven, you okay, bud? Yeah. Somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when he said my name, using his voice and wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so I sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Even Miraidon's trying to assure you you'll be okay, Arven. I guess Miraidon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Come on, Penny, none of this again. You already died twice last episode, as you said. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Nath Cinders and Miraidon just saved all of Paldea. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks, Nath Cinders. It wasn't just us two, it was my team as well. And I suppose you guys helped too. Yeah, that's my bud Nath Cinders for you. You know, Arven, even though the professor's gone, I bet he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now? What should we do now, there, Cinders? I think we need to get back up the road, as they say, or go home. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. So there they are, all of us walking home. There's Mezagoza, there's the windmills, there was the Pokemon League actually. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a lot more fun out of this adventure. I don't really. Sounds great. But if we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, Nath Cinders, not you too. Oh, come on. See, even Miraidon wants you to help. Alright, fine, I guess we're doing this. Now, I'm going to turn the music down a bit. Just with the end song, you know. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna keep like that so I can also hear it. It's just so I know when it ends because, you know, it's an actual song, so there's some lovely Tatsukiris. But anyways, that's us done with the first part of Pokemon Violet. What we're gonna do next is I'm gonna spend a few more episodes in what do I call it? mainland Paldea, shall we say? So next time, I'm gonna get all the Paradox forms. Might even go into Scarlet and get those ones too. And I'll bring them all over to this file too, so that we've got access to them. We're also going to... The only Paradox Pokemon I'm not going to be getting will be Miraidon, because I already have Miraidon in that file. And the only way to catch a new Miraidon would be to start Scarlet all over again. So, yeah, needless to say, there's also another Miraidon that we'll get, but we'll get that next time too. Pardon me. In the episode after that, we will focus on getting the other legendaries: Chi-Yu, Tinglu, Wu-Chin, Chin-Pao. I can't remember what they're called. What are they called again? Forbidden Treasures, I think they're called. That might be a TCG set instead. Yeah, so we're going to do that. There's another kind of tournament. There's a tournament that they also do. I'll do that the episode after also. And that I don't want to speak... I don't want to say this for sure, but that might be the finale to the first part of the game. Then afterwards, we'll spend a few episodes in Kitakami, do all that stuff, catch the legendaries, do the same thing we're doing here, do the story, and then catch the legendaries, do whatever else. Then we'll do that again in the Indigo Disc, because now that's out, we can really run through all that too. And then after that, there's the prologue that will come out soon. So by the time we get to the Indigo Disc, Kitakami even, actually, Teal Mask even, I can imagine the epilogue will be already out, and there'll be a new Pokemon there, which I don't think the name's been revealed yet. I think there's been like an idea, but I don't know. We won't know the actual name yet. Not until we play it. And I'm looking forward to that. I think it's just a small story. It's nothing major. I think apart from one Pokemon, they might not bring anything else, but I don't know. But anyways, that's us done with the first part of the game. And I hope you sincerely enjoyed all of that. And I forgot to mention what I always say at the start. If you enjoyed, then like the video and drop the video a wee comment as well. And also, the link to my Twitter is also on the channel. I'm active on Twitter very often, and I post mostly Pokemon content, the odd stuff here and there. So yeah, I think that's the song gone, so I can turn it up a wee bit more again. Okay. Yeah, there was just a song that I didn't want to put in the video, just avoid copyright and stuff, so yeah, back to actual game music. And if you want to hear the song again, it's not hard to find. So yeah, what I forgot to say, Tarragon, my Sprigatito, Florigato Meowscarada, I am really digging the name. For those of you that either don't know or may have forgotten, when I picked Sprigatito, I didn't have an idea of her name. So I looked up plant names, aromatic preferably, and I found this name, Tarragon. It's like a French plant. And I really liked the name, so that's how we named our Sprigatito. And frankly, I'm glad I did. That's our name is... Thank you, treasured friends. Yeah, that name's kind of grown on me a lot, no pun intended. And there's us. We're all looking happy, except Arven, who's looking a bit wary, because even Miraidon wanted to jump in, but hey, Miraidon's part of the group too. So before we end the episode, I'm sure there's something else that has to be done here. Yep, we'll finish this part and then we'll call it a day. How long's this been? Calling students to the director's office? Oh, it's been well over an hour. Splendid. Yeah. Master Nath Cinders, Miss Nimona, Master Arven, and Miss Penny. Director Clavel would like to see you in his office. So we'll finish this conversation off and then call it a day. So we gotta go to the directors. That's the wrong place! Oh no, I went one too far. The hospital. There's an Eevee. Yay, I like Eevee. Okay. What has he got to say? Well, here's all four of us. Ha! Looks like the hero's finally here. He's saying that out loud as if to say they've already been informed. Like, Clavel already knows what's going on. Would you like to join? Would you join us, Master Cinders? Oh dear. We're in for an earful, aren't we? Penny, you've been in enough trouble already. I think it couldn't get any worse. Guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I'm merely called in here to discuss your fine achievement in this year's treasure hunt. You shut down the Professor's time machine and thus prevented Pokemon from the future from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly astounding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Though your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admirably regrettable. Hey, yeah, got us there. However, since it was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I'm willing to overlook that particular point. Phew, so we're not getting raked over the coals after all. Oh, and before I forget, Master Cinders, there's something I'd like you to have. Each of your friends have received already, so this one is for you. A Master Ball! We finally got a Master Ball! Whoops, I forgot to read that. I'll read it at the end. Oh, and about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago, that gift was the one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honour that badge, what that badge represents, by striving always to serve as a model for your fellow students. You can count on me. Splendid. Such enthusiasm will surely take you far in life. Far and wide. And Master Arven, I am so sorry to hear about the Professor. You have my deepest condolences. Well, yeah, it was pretty rough when I found out my dad had died. But weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I got to learn a bit about my dad's research and what he was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're behind something as mind-blowing as a time machine, that takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? All I know is I'm done feeling like some little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. And I'm going to enjoy every last day till graduation with my buds here and Mabosstiff, of course. That says a lot about his character. He is truly grown. Well said, Master Arven. You truly are your father's son. And of course, I must remind you that you've got nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation for you of your success. I can't read. What? Ah, I know he didn't say that, but still. And let us not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Crater known to the public, you're the new champion. Your new champion rank, at least, should be celebrated through the whole school. Oh, I know how we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously? Could we not? Classic Nimona. A Pokemon battle contest, you say? Well, your own vested interests in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nimona. I think it's a fine idea, but please do understand what a large-scale event would be quite beyond us. We've many other school activities to keep an eye on, after all. Pardon my intrusion. I couldn't help but overhear. You just so happened to walk in? The Pokemon League will, of course, happily lend a hand in organising this contest. La Primera. Well, well, a most kind offer, Chairwoman Jita. I do everything in my power to nurture young and up and coming talent. Though that's not to say that the youth have promised when it comes to Pokemon battles. Oh, come on. Two of us beat you. A former gym leader, the developer of the Pokédex app, this academy clearly counts many skills trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer at the academy. Whoa, we'd get to battle the teachers? You'd compete too, right, Primera? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman's not part of the academy, right? Oh, come on. If she's going to endorse this, at least give her the freedom to take part. Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as of the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I know she was on another level, but wow. Thanks for the invitation, Champion Nimona. Well, I was about to say Captain. I would gladly take up your offer to compete alongside you all, but I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with work that I simply must attend to. Aw, can't you free up some time somehow? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate if Champion Nate Cinders would agree to lend me a hand with my work. Sure, I'd be happy to help, indeed. Excellent answer. Much obliged, Captain Champion Nate Cinders. I just said Captain again. To get straight to it, I would like you to go out and inspect Paldea's various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration for all those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has their brilliance started to fade? To find this out, I ask that you bring out your full might as a champion to bear against each of the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. In other words, these are basically gym leader rematches. They are all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. I do not expect you'll find any cracks in their armour, but, well, consider it a formality. This will also provide the perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all the gym leaders will still be expecting me to carry out their inspections, I'd imagine they'll have mustered their full strength. I dare say, that's the word, I couldn't read that for some reason. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. You'll get to have an all-out battle with the gym leaders. Man, I'm jealous. Now then, on to another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weakness in our weak point system that she found and exploited. But there's a bunch of anime I missed that I was gonna pin. Yeah, I mean, I can see where she's coming from. Anime is a way of life for some people. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. I mean, I'll do it. I'll help. Let me help. Excellent. We'll leave it to you all. We'll leave you all to do it then. Come now, Penny. I'm so sorry for butchering all that. I've been reading this stuff for the past hour and it must have got to me. This is awesome, Nate Cinders. Show this inspection thing who's boss so that La Primera can join our tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. I'll take care of filling out the forms and other administrative stuff so the ball gets rolling on the tournament in the meantime. I say, it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. Jesus, what is wrong with me today? You each have a crucial role to play. Penny assisting the league, our new champion inspecting gyms, Nimona arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone. And Arven will be, I don't know, the mascot or something? Guess my role's so obvious, it goes without saying. Yes, it really does go without saying, to the point where he, well, doesn't say it. And before we finish, there's one more thing I want to do, and it's just reminded me there. Apparently we have rewards. We haven't. Wow, when was the last time we checked this? Great Balls, Thunderstone. That's it. Yay, it's the Paradox forms. And Iron Valiant. So yeah, we'll get a couple more Paradoxes. There's Great Treads, or Great Tusk. Sandy Shocks. There's Miraidon, Roaring Moon, Sandy Shocks again. Here's all the other ones in Miraidon. Paradox Pokemon. We'll find out more about Miraidon next time. Now, it has been a very long episode. I am tired, and I will see you all next time, where we will, if the game allows us, I'm going to see if I can catch the Paradox Pokemon first. And then, if I can't, then next time we'll inspect the gyms. But I'm going to see if I can catch the Paradox forms first, and then we'll do that. So, I'm not going to lie, before I finish up, I actually forgot you had to battle the gym leaders again, but hey, it's all part of the fun, isn't it? But regardless, thank you all so much for watching today's video. This has been quite an episode, quite lengthy and quite eventful. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, then please like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content. And also check out my Twitter that I'm active on a regular. It is the same name as the channel, Nate Cinderace. The link to that is on the channel itself. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.